So, quick update on the all-in situation and everything that will be going down. As it currently stands, I will be having 2 videos up before I leave for London on the Thursday, and that will be this video, which you are hopefully seeing right now, and hopefully you will enjoy. And I plan to record a video about the N1 victory. There's like a personal passion projecty thing, and get that up because more people should be talking about the N1 victory. But as it goes for all-in content, this will be the last all-in video I do before Sunday, and I think it's apt that we are talking about the most anticipated matches of all-in weekend. It's very, very interesting, very, very tasty, and let's talk about it. Hello and welcome to FTTR, I am Hugh McQuaid, and today we are talking about my top 10 most anticipated matches for All In weekend. Now, that could be running down the card for All In. No. That would be too easy to tier list everything and just say which ones I'm excited for, which ones I'm not, because I'm going to do this for the wider promotions. If it's a match that's taking place on All In weekend or Bank Holiday Monday, I will have included it in here for my personal top 10 list of matches that I think are going to be extremely good, extremely exciting, and ones that I am really looking forward to. Before I dive into that, please hit subscribe, please like this video, please comment your thoughts down below and your most anticipated match of the weekend as we dive into this. So I have looked into the wider promotions around All In. I've looked at the All In card, which I think has shaped up to be a lot more impressive on paper than last year's card. I'm excited for a lot of the matches, so narrowing it down to a top 10 list was very, very difficult, but I think I have my 10, and we will dive straight into that with my number 10 pick, which is the Casino Gauntlet match, because the Casino Gauntlet match is probably the closest us here in the UK are going to get to a Royal Rumble. Hearing the entrance music pops, getting some surprise debuts in there, it could be a really, really fun turn of events, seeing the likes of potentially Hologram, potentially a returning Moxley, potentially a Bobby Lashley, a Ricochet. There could be so many cool names in this match, and having it have big implications and world title implications moving forward, I think it's really, really cool, really interesting, and I'm super, super hyped to see this match play out. I think it's going to be so unbelievably fun. Coming in at number 9, we have a match that I'm very, very looking forward to. It was going to be Stephanie Vaquer, but due to reasons, stuff had been pulled out of this. This is from the Rev Pro anniversary show at the Copper Box. It is Dani Luna versus Mina Shirakawa. Now, if you didn't know this match was happening, I hope you now know, and I hope you book tickets, because this sounds like it's going to be an absolute goddamn corker. Dani Luna. I said it correctly. Dani Luna. I've done it. Dani Luna is incredible. She's such a good wrestler, and pairing her up with Mina Shirakawa, who I have loved. I think her match with Toni Storm was so great at Forbidden Door. I think she's incredible, and everything that I've seen from her, I just think she has such a well put together character, and the way she wrestles, that Joshi style, right up my alley. I think this match is going to absolutely just blow the roof off the place. Coming in at number 8, we have from the Progress show, we have Ricky Knight Jr. versus Kenta. Now, if you are not aware of this match, this is for the Defy World Championship. And yeah, RKJ, Ricky Knight Jr., one of the best UK wrestlers. He's absolutely incredible. Going up against Kenta, who you'll know as Hideo Itami from WWE, you'll know from Bullet Club. He is the current Defy World Champion. And they are going to put on a meat-slapping, hard-hitting affair that will just, again, blow the roof off the place. I have no shadow of a doubt that this match is going to deliver. I think it's going to be so good. Little asterisks. I know that Ricky Knight Jr. was pulled from some Rev Pro shows as like a safety precaution because he might be injured. So as of this time, it is still going ahead. I don't think Progress have put anything out that it's not happening. But I'm so excited for this match. I think it's going to absolutely kill. Coming in at number 7, we have for the TBS Championship, we have Mercedes Moné versus Britt Baker DMD. I think this is going to be really, really good. I've been really impressed with Mercedes Moné since leaving WWE, and her in-ring stuff I think has been really, really great. Her match with Stephanie Vaquero is one of my favourites of the year. Her match with Willow is one of my favourites of the year. I think she's done such incredible work, and this is the sort of icon versus icon match that I think we've wanted since Mercedes Moné came in. It was the figurehead of AEW's women's division, which is Britt Baker, going up against this new invading CEO. It sounds great. It sounds really, really great on paper, and I think the match will deliver. I think I'm really excited for this. Potential of a Jamie Hayter comeback at the end. Maybe she brawls with Camille. Maybe Britt Baker gets the win potentially. Then you lead to a rematch in which Mercedes wins it back. I think there's so much interesting stuff surrounding this match, and I'm really hyped for this. I think it's going to be really, really good. Coming in at number 6, we have a hard-hitting affair that I am so excited for, and this is Donovan Dijak versus Gabe Kidd from Rev Pro's 12th anniversary show. Yeah, Gabe Kidd and Donovan Dijak, just give it to me. That's all I need to say. Just give this to me. Gabe Kidd, I think, has been spectacular in New Japan this year. I think he has been easily, probably my favourite performer in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Everything is done. Going over to Noah and facing Kaito Kiyomiya, that was a really great match. There's so much that he's done. I think he is sublime in the ring, and I can't wait to see Donovan Dijak live, because I've loved Dijak ever since NXT. That was where I first introduced to him. He never got used on the main roster properly, and then he's broken out onto the indie scene. He's doing a lot of stuff with Rev Pro. Had a match with Robbie X. Had a match with Michael Oku, and yeah, this is going to be tasty. This is going to be hard hitting, just strong style goodness. Coming in at number 5, we have the International Championship. We have MJF defending against Will Ospreay. Now, any other year, this probably would have been my number 1, because Will Ospreay is my favourite wrestler in the world. MJF is top 3 favourite wrestlers in the world. And putting them together, I cannot wait. I simply cannot wait to see this match. It is going to be electric in Wembley. Absolutely electric, because of the work that MJF has done, the way he has created this character, this US character, and how he's portrayed himself on media, doing the rounds and everything like that. I think it's going to be amazing. And if it's anything like their TV match, I imagine it will be shorter, probably about 25 minutes. I think they're going to play off some really cool story beats, some really cool character stuff, finish the story with the Tiger Driver. There's so many layers, like a good onion, so many layers to this match, and I can't wait to see this live. Coming in at number 4, we have from Progress Wrestling Never Sleeps, we have Luke Jacobs versus Kid Lycos. Not Kid Lycos 2, but the second match in their saga. This is coming off the Devil on Your Shoulder, in which Luke Jacobs emphatically beat Kid Lycos for the Progress World Championship. And now we have a hardened Lycos, a more determined Lycos, a Lycos fueled by hate, taking on Luke Jacobs. I think this is going to be an absolute banger of a match, because I think the way these two have laid out their matches so far has followed a really, really cool, not template because that makes it sound cookie cutter, but the first match in particular was a really cool template, playing on like a squash match and sort of Luke Jacobs being this dominant champion. And I think it's really going to play into this next match, where Lycos is going to get more near falls, he's going to get more sort of offense in, and from here you just have a heel Luke Jacobs on top of Progress. I think it's the way forward. Unfortunately, I love Kid Lycos, but I think he's losing here. And I think this match is going to absolutely kill. One of my favourite stories in wrestling of this year. Coming in at number 3, we have the main event of Rev Pro show. Again, Luke Jacobs taking on Michael Oku, in which I think Luke Jacobs is going to defeat Michael Oku, and it is going to be an incredible bout, because these two are just incredible. I've seen stuff from Michael Oku, I've seen him live, I've seen bits of his match with Ospreay, bits of his matches with MJF, bits of his matches with Dijak. He is one of the best wrestlers in the world right now, not just the UK. He's incredible, and Luke Jacobs is probably my favourite Brit wrestler working today, because the way that he structures matches, the way that he brings that style, that strong style to his matches, That's really up my street. That is to my taste. And I think matching these two together, it is going to be fantastic. I have zero doubts that it's going to be fantastic. There's going to be some near falls. There's going to be some kickouts at ones. There's going to be some no selling. This match is going to be everything that I want it to be. And I cannot wait. Coming in at number 2, and this was pretty much a toss-up. There was one thing that put it over the edge for me, and that is Toni Storm versus Mariah May for the AEW Women's Championship. Probably the best told story going into Wembley. I think this has been sensational stuff, heartbreaking stuff, and it's going to be a goddamn bloodbath. It's going to be insane. I cannot wait to see what these two women do, and I think Mariah May is going to pick up the win. She's going to dethrone Toni Storm as the AEW Women's Championship champion, and we're going to have a heel Mariah May on top of the division. I think that's the right way to go. I think this match is also going to be awesome. I really, really do. I feel like we've had tastes of what Mariah May can do, like bringing across her stuff from Stardom. But I think in this match, this is where we're fully going to see, no, this is what a vicious Mariah May looks like. And I just think it's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be so unbelievably good. And yeah, that's why it's number 2. Coming in at number 1, we have Swerve Strickland versus Bryan Danielson. Now, I said before that I think Mariah May, Toni Storm is the best told story in AEW leading up to Wembley Stadium. However, the reason Mariah May and Toni Storm is number 2 is because I can 90% call Mariah May's winning. If they don't, I think it's a mistake. Whereas with this match, I have no idea who's walking out. They have done an incredible job of convincing me that this could be Bryan Danielson's last match. This could be his swan song, the Green Day video package, everything. The interviews, all the stuff they have put around this match makes me think that Danielson could lose. But there's also an argument for Danielson to win. And that's why I think it's so unique, because kind of like last year we thought the heel turn was coming. It was more about sort of the angle afterwards. I think a lot of people sort of assumed MJF would probably win. Here, I would say it's like 50-50. Absolutely 50-50 on who's going to win this match. And that is what really puts it over the edge, is the unpredictability of this match. And I just know, regardless, Danielson wins, Danielson loses, people are going to be in tears. People are going to be crying. You're either going to get a recreation of the yes at the end of WrestleMania 30, or you're going to get Danielson going off into the sunset and everyone weeping. It is just, the thought of that just gives me chills, which is why it's number 1. It's my most anticipated match of the night, and I think that's really solid way for AEW to book their show, because the main event should be the most anticipated match of the card. And I can't wait. I cannot wait for Wembley. It is going to be absolutely sensational. But I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. What is your most anticipated match for All In Weekend? Let me know and I'll try and apply to every single one of them. Thank you all ever so much for your support, and have a nice day.